G'day guys, we've got a group of us here from the Hedgewars development team today. We're looking to show you some of the new features we got coming up in the next version of Hedgewars, including a bunch of weapons and some new features. So we'll show you what we've got on display and hopefully you'll like what you have to see. So we're starting off here with Tayori showing us the new portal gun. So maybe I'll pass it on to him so he can explain what he's able to do with it.
So, this is one of the many new weapons we've got in the game now. This is actually a utility weapon, meaning you're going to be able to get around with it. It's not going to do direct damage, but it's got its uses. This weapon actually takes a rather large amount of skill, so I apologise in advance if I'm not actually able to show that off, but we'll see.
Nicely done.
Yeah, that was a failure.
You still gotta kill him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to work out how to use the push to talk key whilst I'm playing. It's quite difficult.
Oh, it's my turn now, so I think I'm going to take this opportunity.
If you could show us the Flamethrower.
The Flamethrower? I'll have to get closer.
The Flamethrower, it's been one of the top requests actually, and we wanted to change it up a little bit from the default Flamethrower. So in terms of in terms of control, not only can you move it up and down, but you can actually modify the power and how fast it spits out flames, which will help you considering it's affected by wind.
Yeah, well, I found that it took a while to get used to when they first brought it on board, but absolutely it's one of my favourite weapons now.
It's actually one of those weapons where we're going to have to work out exactly how to balance it, and balancing it is going to be down to fire more than it is the actual weapon itself, because at the moment we're still trying to find a balance where fire doesn't just kill you outright, or it isn't completely useless.
Because we've implemented some new fire effects, but the development team is actually kind of split on it at the moment. You likely have noticed that the flames themselves are different, and we've got a group of people who sort of like the new look, others who prefer the more stylized look it is had now. Probably the best way to show it off really would be with something like a hellish hand grenade. So if Firefox gets himself in a position to attack and wants to show us.
Yeah, if you can just switch to another hog and throw a hellish right up in the air.
Wherever there's a bunch of hogs, basically. And he's using vampirism. This is going to be nasty.
So we're looking for your feedback on this. What do you think of these flame effects?
It's all very much in development. Let us know, guys. Give us comments. And we're looking forward to what you guys think.
Alright, it's my go again. I'm going to show off the piano strike. It's another airstrike weapon. The difference with this one being that it actually kills the hog that uses it, because he's playing the piano. And it's a super weapon, so you won't have it in your default inventory. But if you do get it, it's one to watch out for. Also, you can play the piano whilst it's wreaking havoc. Let's have a go.
The more attention.
And that was done just with the F keys. The F keys play different notes, you've got a whole scale to play with there. So you can show off a bit.
We've tried our best to add lots of little touches of detail to basically bring the game to life. The more attentive of you may have noticed the little notes that were bouncing off the keyboard as Tayori was strumming the notes. And it's just little touches like that that we're using to try and make Hedgewars the best game out it can be. So I'm inclined to sort of play around with one of the other new toys, the sticky mines. These basically are self-explanatory. They attach to whatever you launch it at. So say for example, I will attach one to Burp. Just slightly, but that could still go off. And then I might attach one to Tayori. And now the magic will happen.
As you can see, they also have a very short timer.
You've ticked off the wrong hog, buddy.
They are proximity based, meaning that they don't both go off straight away, as you would have seen there. You can set up a chain reaction with them, so you can have someone bounce from one to the other, or you can use them to defend a piece of terrain, because their timer is so low that you're not going to be able to just run up, set it off and run away, as you would with regular mines.
That's actually another thing that probably bears mentioning. The landmines have also received a redesign, so there's a nice new look for them. They're now red mines with yellow lights, so we thought we'd give it a bit more personality, make it look more dangerous.
Burp is using the pulse gun in a more offensive way, using it to drop hogs into the water. We are actually playing with infinite ammo at the moment. You wouldn't usually be able to just drop this many hogs in one turn, but it does show off the potential, I suppose.
As you can see, you also need a flat surface.
Evil. So depending on your situation, the portal gun can be either one of the most powerful in your arsenal, or it can be your greatest bane in the hands of a skilled opponent.
Tonight you're gonna be sleeping with the fishes.
Smacks, maybe you could show us how weaponry can travel through the portals, if you can get out of there.
Can you double backspace out of it?
Use a UFO or something.
He's just gonna hammer him down, it looks like.
Oh, he's giving up.
Another of the new
So that's
toys.
the hammer. It actually takes a third of the hog's health, so it's not too powerful, but it knocks the hog into the ground. And if you happen to be standing on a girder, you're going to fall straight through the girder into the water.
And of course, if they've, vampirism themselves up to some insane amount, could do quite a bit of damage.
Oh, I don't like my chances here.
Something else I want to show off is the Sine gun. This is something that we've been playing around with a lot, and we're not sure what we want to do about. But basically, it shoots a sine wave.
What's your timer?
I got it. But more importantly, it also has a nice knockback when you fire it, which can be used to jump onto things or kill yourself in interesting ways. More often than not, kill yourself in more interesting ways. It's actually hard to hit someone with right now because of the way it works. So we're kind of looking for some feedback. Maybe you're going to tweak it a little bit, maybe see how that works out. But I want to show off the knockback.
This should be interesting. In some respects, at the moment, it seems like it's a bit too dangerous to the user as opposed to the target. But I suppose that's where the tweaking comes in.
What should I show?
The cheese hasn't been shown yet.